You know that feeling when your Subaru just isn't running, right? Maybe it's a 2015 Forester that feels sluggish, or a 2018 Outback that's burning through gas like crazy. Here's what I've learned after rebuilding hundreds of Subaru engines. Most performance problems aren't engine problems, they're maintenance problems. The boxer engine in your Subaru is incredibly durable, but it needs specific care to stay healthy. Today, I'm walking you through a complete engine refresh checklist that'll bring back that new car feel. No expensive parts, no dealer visits, just smart maintenance that most Subaru owners completely ignore. Keep watching, because the last tip alone can restore 15 to 20 horsepower you didn't even know you were missing. Let's dive in. Number 1. Clean your intake system properly. Your Subaru's intake system is probably dirtier than you think. I've pulled intake manifolds that looked like they'd been dipped in black tar. That carbon buildup chokes your engine's ability to breathe. The boxer engine design makes this worse because fuel injectors spray horizontally, leaving more deposits on intake valves. Start with the throttle body. Pop off the intake tube. Grab some throttle body cleaner and scrub away the black buildup on the butterfly valve. Don't use brake cleaner, it's too harsh and can damage seals. Next, clean the MAF sensor. When it's dirty, your ECU gets bad data, causing poor fuel mixture and rough idle. Use only MAF sensor cleaner. Never touch the sensor elements. Just spray and let it air dry. For the intake manifold, remove it completely. On most Subarus, it's just 8 bolts and some vacuum lines. Soak it in degreaser overnight, scrub with a brush, and rinse clean. The difference in airflow is dramatic. If you want to go all out, consider walnut blasting the intake valves. This removes carbon deposits that fuel injection can't clean. It's a $300 to $500 service, but I've seen it restore 20 horsepower on high-mileage engines. Number 2. Replace your PCV system components. The PCV system is probably the most overlooked maintenance item on Subaru engines. When it works right, you don't notice it. When it fails, oil consumption goes through the roof, and your engine starts running like garbage. I've seen PCV valves so clogged they created enough vacuum to suck oil past the rear main seal. That's an $800 repair caused by a $15 part. Replace the PCV valve every 60,000 miles. It's usually located in the valve cover, and it takes 10 minutes to swap. Check all the PCV hoses and connections. These rubber lines get brittle and crack, causing vacuum leaks. On turbocharged Subarus, also inspect the turbo inlet hose and intercooler connections. A small boost leak can cut power by 30% or more. When replacing PCV components, also check the oil separator if your model has one. Many 2010 plus Subarus have an oil separator in the crankcase ventilation system. When it clogs, you get excessive oil consumption and carbon buildup. Clean or replace it every 100,000 miles. Number 3. Service your fuel system. Your Subaru's fuel system is probably due for attention. I've pulled fuel injectors from 100,000-mile engines that barely sprayed fuel. Those engines were misfiring, getting terrible mileage, and building carbon deposits. Start with a quality fuel system cleaner. I recommend Chevron Techron or Lucas Fuel Treatment. Add it every 5,000 miles. These cleaners remove deposits from injectors, intake valves, and combustion chambers. If your engine has serious carbon buildup, you need professional injector cleaning. Remove the injectors and have them flow tested and ultrasonically cleaned. This service runs $150 to $250, but I've seen it restore proper fuel delivery on engines that were misfiring constantly. Don't forget the fuel filter on older models. If yours is serviceable, change it every 60,000 miles. A clogged fuel filter starves your engine and can damage the fuel pump. Keep your tank above quarter full. Running on fumes makes the pump work harder and shortens its life. Use top-tier gasoline. Brands like Shell, Chevron, and Mobil have better detergent packages that keep your fuel system cleaner. If you have a turbocharged Subaru, use 91 plus octane fuel. Lower octane causes knock, which reduces power and can damage pistons over time. Number 4. Replace air filters and check timing components. Your engine is basically an air pump. The more efficiently it can move air, the better it performs. Replace your air filter every 15,000 miles, more often if you drive on dusty roads. Don't buy the cheapest filter you can find. Get a quality paper filter from Subaru, K&N, or Fram. The few extra dollars pay for themselves in better filtration and airflow. Here's something most people don't know. A dirty air filter doesn't just reduce power, it can actually damage your MAF sensor. When the filter is clogged, the engine has to work harder to pull air through it. This creates turbulence that can contaminate the MAF sensor with oil and debris. I've replaced MAF sensors that failed purely because someone ran a clogged air filter for too long. Don't forget the cabin air filter either. A clogged cabin filter restricts airflow through your HVAC system, making your blower motor work harder. That extra load affects engine performance, especially at idle. Replace it every 20,000 miles or when you start smelling musty odors. For turbocharged models, also check the turbo inlet screen. This little filter protects the turbo from debris, but when it clogs, it restricts airflow. I've seen restricted inlet screens cut boost pressure by 3 to 4 psi. That's a huge performance loss. Clean or replace the screen every 60,000 miles. If your Subaru has a timing belt, this could save your engine. Most pre-2013 Subaru engines use timing belts, and they're interference engines. Know what that means? If the belt breaks, pistons hit valves, and you're looking at a complete engine rebuild. I've seen perfectly good engines destroyed because someone waited too long on belt replacement. Replace your timing belt every 100,000 miles or 10 years, whichever comes first. Yes, 10 years, even if you only drive 5,000 miles per year. Rubber deteriorates with age, not just mileage. When you replace the belt, do the complete job. Timing belt, water pump, all idler pulleys and tensioners, cam and crank seals. This complete service runs $800 to $1,200, but it prevents a $5,000 engine replacement. Here's what most people don't know. The water pump on Subaru engines is driven by the timing belt. So if you replace the belt but skip the water pump, you risk the pump failing 6 months later. Then you get to pay for the timing belt job twice. Number 5. Address oil consumption issues early. Here's the uncomfortable truth about Subaru engines. Some of them burn oil. The 2011 to 2015 Forester and 2013 to 2015 Impreza with FB engines are especially prone to this. But oil consumption isn't just a nuisance, it's an engine killer. Check your oil level every 1,000 miles. Make it a habit when you fill up with gas. If you're burning more than a quart every 3,000 miles, you need to address it. First, try switching to a slightly thicker oil. If your manual calls for 0W20, try 5W30. Replace the PCV valve and all related hoses. A faulty PCV system can cause excessive oil consumption. Check for external leaks around the valve covers, oil pan, and rear main seal. Sometimes, what looks like oil burning is actually a slow leak. If your engine is still under the extended warranty for oil consumption, document everything and file a claim. Subaru extended the warranty on certain models to 8 years, 100,000 miles for excessive oil consumption. Don't ignore oil consumption. Monitor it, document it, and address it before it destroys your engine. Enjoying this video? Keep watching, because the next tips focus on driving habits that can make your engine feel decades younger. Number 6. Perfect your warm-up routine. Your Subaru's Boxer engine needs proper warm-up more than most engines. The horizontal cylinder layout means oil doesn't circulate as quickly on startup. Here's my warm-up routine. Start the engine and let it idle for 30 seconds. That's enough time for oil to circulate and build pressure. Drive gently for the first 5 miles. Keep RPMs under 3,000 and avoid hard acceleration. Watch your coolant temperature gauge. Don't push the engine hard until it reaches normal operating temperature. This is especially important in cold weather. In freezing temperatures, extend the gentle driving to 10 miles. Here's what not to do. Don't let the car idle for 10 minutes. Modern engines warm up faster under light load than at idle. Don't rev the engine when it's cold. Don't immediately jump on the highway. Highway speeds create high loads before the engine is ready. Proper warm-up extends engine life dramatically. Number 7. Use the right fluids and change them regularly. Your Subaru's fluids are its lifeblood. Use the wrong fluid or wait too long to change them, and you're setting yourself up for expensive repairs. Engine oil. Use the viscosity specified in your owner's manual. Most newer Subarus call for 0W20. Older ones use 5W30. Change oil every 3,500 to 4,000 miles for turbocharged engine, 4,000 to 5,000 miles for naturally aspirated. Coolant. Use only Subaru Super Coolant or equivalent long-life coolant. Never mix different coolant types. Flush and refill every 30,000 miles or 3 years. Brake fluid. Replace every 2 to 3 years. Brake fluid absorbs moisture, which lowers its boiling point and can cause brake fade. CVT fluid. Despite being labeled lifetime, change CVT fluid every 30,000 miles. Use only genuine Subaru, CVT fluid, or Idemitsu equivalent. Quality fluids cost more up front, but save thousands in repairs later. Number 8. Maintain your cooling system. The Boxer engine runs hot. That horizontal layout makes cooling more challenging than traditional engine. Skip cooling system maintenance, and you're gambling with head gaskets, warped heads, and complete engine failure. Check coolant level monthly. Look for signs of contamination like oil in the coolant or rust particles. Pressure test the cooling system annually. Small leaks can cause overheating and expensive damage. Replace the thermostat every 100,000 miles. Flush the cooling system completely every 30,000 miles. This removes scale, rust, and contamination that can clog passages. Inspect radiator hoses for cracks, bulges, or soft spots. Replace them every 100,000 miles or sooner if they show wear. Here's a Subaru-specific tip. Bleed the cooling system properly after any work. The Boxer engine is prone to air pockets that can cause overheating. Watch your temperature gauge religiously. If it starts climbing, pull over immediately. Number 9. Drive smart to maximize engine life. How you drive has a huge impact on engine longevity. I've seen identical Subarus with vastly different lifespans based solely on driving habits. Here are the habits that separate 300,000-mile engines from 150,000-mile failures. Warm up gently every time. No exceptions, even in summer. Avoid short trips when possible. Engines need time to reach operating temperature and burn off condensation. Use cruise control on highways. Steady speeds reduce engine stress and improve efficiency. Don't lug the engine. If you have a manual transmission, downshift before the engine starts laboring. Keep RPMs reasonable. Subaru engines are designed to rev, but constant high RPM operation shortens engine life. Avoid rapid acceleration from stop. Gradually build speed instead of flooring it at every green light. Don't ignore warning lights or unusual sound. That check engine light or strange noise is your engine asking for help. Address problems early, and they stay small and affordable. Keep detailed maintenance records. Know when every service was done and what parts were used. Your Subaru's Boxer engine is designed to last. Give it proper maintenance, quality fluids, and smart driving habit, and it'll reward you with hundreds of thousands of reliable miles. These tips aren't just suggestion. They're the difference between a Subaru that runs like new at 200,000 miles and one that's headed to the junkyard. I've seen both outcomes too many times. The choice is yours. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.